which is exhibited by the Lord in his abode. Lord Chaitanya likens transcendental devotional service to the sowing of a seed in the heart of the living entity. There are innumerable living entities traveling throughout the different planets of the universe, and out of them there are few who are fortunate enough to meet a pure devotee and get the chance to understand devotional service. This devotional service, just like a seed, and if it is sown in the heart of living entity, and if he goes on hearing and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, that seed fructifies just as seed of tree fructified with regular watering. The spiritual plant of devotional service gradually grows and grows until it penetrates the covering of material universe and enters into Brahma Jyoti, affluence in the spiritual sky. In the spiritual sky, also that plant grows more and more until it reaches the highest planet, which is called Goloka Vrindavan, the supreme planet of Krishna. Ultimately, the plant takes shelter under the lotus feet of Krishna and rests there. Gradually, as a plant grows fruit and flowers, the plant of the devotion service also produces fruits and the watering process in the form of chanting and hearing goes on. This planet of devotion service is fully described in Chaitanya Charita Padya chapter 19.
Mm.
It is explained there that when the complete plant takes shelter under the lotus feet of Supreme Lord, one becomes fully absorbed in the love of Lord, then he cannot live even for a moment without being in contact with Supreme Lord, just as fish cannot live without water. In such a state, the devotee actually attains the transcendental quality in contact with the Supreme Lord.
You can finish it.
Okay, the Srimad Bhagavatam is also full of such narrations about the relationship between Supreme Lord and his devotees. Therefore, that Srimad Bhagavatam is very dear to the devotee, as stated in the Bhagavatam itself. Srimad Bhagavatam Pranam Amlayade. In this narration, there is nothing about material activities, economic development, such sense gratification, or liberation.
Mm.
Srimad Bhagavatam is the only narration in which the transcendental nature of Supreme Lord and his devotees is fully described. Thus, the realized soul in Krishna consciousness takes continual pleasure in hearing such transcendental literature, just as a young boy and a girl take pleasure in association.
Mm. So this is why we call the bhakti tree.
Yeah,
This is the bhakti tree.
it is
So this is the bhakti tree is described here in this purport.
very much.
Mm. There's actually it's said that there's a seed in all of our hearts. Every soul has a seed of love of God because we come from God. We're part of God. So we have a relationship with God. So what happened to that relationship? It got covered over temporarily by Maya. So now there's so many layers of rubbish of Maya covering the soul's love for God. So this process of bhakti awakens that love for God in the heart. And it awakens through hearing about Krishna. When we hear about Krishna, it awakens. And then you hear from the pure devotee, like it was mentioned here. Uh, yeah, hearing and chanting. This
Yeah, the
devotional
purity
service is just like a seed.
can get a
And
chance.
if it
Yeah,
is sown in the heart of living entity, he goes on hearing and chanting Hare
Hare
Krishna like
Hare
that.
Krishna, Krishna. Yeah,
So when we hear from the devotees about Krishna, because I mentioned just before that, and there are innumerable living entities traveling throughout the different planets of the universe, and out of them there are a few who are fortunate enough to meet a pure devotee and get the chance to understand devotional service. So if we hear from the pure devotee, and that awakens the seed in the heart, and then once we've awakened it, if we chant Hare Krishna, that's going to water it. Because as you know, when you have a plant growing, you have to water it. If you stop watering it, it's going to die. So not only do you want it to sprout, but that sprout you have to keep watering it, and it's going to grow healthy, healthy, healthy. So if we keep chanting, it's going to keep us healthy in Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada said, that we should chant 16 rounds of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day till we die. So we have to keep watering it. Not that I'm going to water it for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. No, until the body drops down dead, you have to keep watering. Have to keep the watering process. And as you're watering it, as described here, that bhakti, it's called the Bhakti Lata Bij. Bhakti Lata Bij. So bhakti is devotion to God. Lata means creeper. Lata means like a creeper, climbing plant, a creeper. And bija means seed. So that seed of bhakti will climb up. Why does it mention? Why doesn't it mention it as a tree? Instead, it mentions it as a climber. A climber climbs up a tree. So why does it mention it's a climbing plant rather than a tree? Because a tree doesn't need any support. A tree has its own support, right? The trunk.
Yeah.
Whereas a creeper, a lata, a climbing creeper plant, needs support. So are we self-sufficient? Are we independent? Can we progress on our own? No. We need support. What support do we need? We need Krishna's support. So Krishna is the tree. We are the climber. We are the climber. So it means that's the special feature of a climbing plant. It needs support.
Yeah.
So we need Krishna's support always there. So that is the Bhakti Lata Bij. And if we keep hearing and chanting, then that will continually grow. But it starts off, as Prabhupada mentions, it's interesting, Prabhupada mentions at the beginning of that one you read, in the preliminary stage of devotional service, they relish the transcendental pleasure from the service itself. And in the mature stage, they are actually situated in love of God. So this is an interesting point that Prabhupada makes. So what does that mean? So and this is very common, everyone enjoys kirtan, like on Friday night, right? The Bhakti tree, right? Friday night. Everyone enjoys that, Jayanti is singing, playing harmonium, and Ramtek is playing mridanga, and everyone is chanting and everything like that. So people are enjoying that, the service itself. But are we feeling love for God? Maybe not. Maybe not. We're enjoying the service, but are we enjoying a feeling of love for God? Probably not. But what Prabhupada's saying here, when we become mature, like you keep on chanting and chanting and chanting, when you become mature, you're actually enjoying a feeling of love for God. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Now I'm just enjoying the music. I'm enjoying the mridanga playing and the harmonium and the sound of the mantra and everything like that. But later on, whenever you hear the sound of the mantra, immediately feel love for God. And like I said, tears come out of your eyes and you're actually feeling love for God. In the beginning, you're enjoying the service itself, but not feeling love for God. But in the final stages, complete perfect stages, anytime you do any service, you're feeling love for God. You're always feeling love for God. Whatever you're doing, you're feeling love for God. But that's not bad. The beginning stage is not bad. It's not bad that, well, I'm chanting, I'm enjoying the chanting, but I'm not feeling love for God. That's not bad, but that's just not mature yet. That's Prabhupada explained it like a green mango and a ripe mango. Both of them are mango, but in the green one is not very tasty yet. But give it some time, it
Become
will become
tasty.
ripe, and then it'll be very tasty. Like that. So in the beginning, we're not tasting the complete taste of love for God. We're tasting something. We're enjoying getting together and hearing and chanting and so forth. So we're definitely tasting something. And we know that we're tasting something. Otherwise, why would people come back every Friday to the Bhakti tree if they weren't? If they didn't enjoy it, they wouldn't come back, right? You come once
Definitely.
and you never come again. But in
Yeah.
fact, what we experienced, more and more people were coming, right? It wasn't
Yeah.
less and less. It was more and
Okay.
more.
Prabhuji, after we make this short because I think my family calling that from Haridwar for my
Yeah, just
mom's
stop it
as
now.
she's
Stop
going
it
to
now.
the.
Yeah, just finish
Yeah.
it
Okay.
now. Okay, Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Take care.